Hi everyone. Today we will cover a leftover subtopic under religion. So I had already done with you the topics of panentheism, and how Bhakti movement got popularized in South India and North India as well. So I have tried to make it simple and useful for you. So now let's get started. So first, so we will do it in parts. Uh, so the topic for today is we are we are doing South India. In South India, in specific in that video, we will have a look in Tamil region. Here, Tamil region includes both the area of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Both Tamil Nadu and Kerala region. I am marking it on a map. So, this region. How Bhakti movement? What was the role of Alvar and Nayanar saint in Bhakti movement in South India? So we will have a look on it. So first have a look on Alvar saint. I have already told you Alvar saint was 12 in number, and we have Nayanar saint as well. Nayanar saint was 63 in number. Nayanar saint was based on Shiva Bhakti and Alvar saint based on Vishnu Bhakti. Vishnu Bhakti. So Vishnu Bhakti got popularized by a famous saint called Ramanujacharya in Tamil region. So the main saint who popularized was Ramanujacharya. Popularized by Ramanujacharya, who lived during the period of 116 to 1137. This was the time period of Ramanujacharya. So Ramanujacharya wrote a book called Sri Bhash. In that book, Sri Bhas, he defines who is Bhakt. In that book, he defines who is Bhakt. He equates Bhakt with a Das. So he called Bhakt as a Das. Das we say servant. So servant is here Bhakt. So the idea of giving service to God comes from the philosophy of Ramanujacharya, which was written in the book Sri Bhasya. The one in the in this in that birth you have to give service to God, giving service to God. This idea comes from the philosophy of Ramanujacharya. For popularizing their philosophy, he established mutt established by Ramanujacharya was Sri Rangam Mutt. Sri Rangam Mutt, where he founded Sri Vaishnavism. Sri Vaishnavism. The followers of Sri Vaishnavism called Sri Sampradaya. The followers of Sri Vaishnavism called Sri Sampradaya. So this Sri Sampradaya, after the death of Ramanujacharya, got splitted into some sections. We say so. The first one we say Vedant Deshika, and the second one we say Pillai Lokacharya. Pillai Lokacharya. So they were two main sects under Sri Sampradaya. So Vedant Desika was based on bringing Vedas to South. So they it was based on bringing Veda to South. So they are bringing Northern Vedas to South. So they were called as Northerners, we say Vadakalai. In South Indian language, we say Vadakalai. The followers called Vadakalai. There were the tika they mark on their forehead that like that, not exactly, but similar to it. So this is the tika they mark in their forehead. The followers of Vedant Deshika, which got splitted from Sri Sampradaya of Ramanujacharya, and the other one is Pillai Lokacharya. So they only believe in 12 Alvar saint, only 12 Alvar saint. Their followers called Terakalai. Follower called Terakalai. They mark their tika like that. I think you have seen it multiple times. The recent statue which got placed in Ram Mandir have the same tika in their forehead, the Ram statue. So now we are moving towards Nayanar saint. This is all about this is famous Ramanujacharya saint. That is enough for the purpose of civil services exam. Nothing comes above here. So now Nayanar saint. So Nayanar saint was 63 in number. They were Sibs. Their theme is based on Saivism. So all 63 Nayanar saint have their own style of worship. But the most famous one, which usually comes in exam and which is most popular, is Maikandar. I hope you had heard about it earlier. Maikandar, who was in 12th century. So what Maikandar made him so special? What is so special about Maikandar? So Maikandar brings all the philosophy of Saivism and give you Saibhya Siddhant. Like he brings Tantrism, he brings tribal god, he brings Puranic, everything that have Shiv, he brings all of them together and gives you a Saibhya Siddhant. Brings all the philosophies together, philosophies related to Saivism, all philosophies related to Shaivism, and gave you Saibhya Siddhant. So he said in Saibhya if you want to worship God, so you have to we go through four stages. So he talks about four stages in worship. In worshipping Shiva, four stages we have. So the first one is Das. The second one is associate. The third one is son. The fourth one is identical. So if you have seen, I am showing you. Wait for a second. So this is about the four stages you have to go through while worshipping God. So first you are Das. I am marking it with a different color. First you are Das, then you become associate. From associate you become son, and then you become identical to God. So this is the philosophy of Saivism. Saib Siddhant by Mike Under. So the direction actually from South India, if you see, uh, you started traveling towards north, towards Mansarovar Lake. From Das to associate, from associate to son, and from son to identical to God. So you start moving towards the direction of north. We are in South India here. Move towards north. Here we have Kailash Mansarovar. This is about. So one more thing I for for it. So if you see, if you go to any South Indian temple, so thus the architecture of it philosophize their God. So that first, when you start moving towards north, I am marking it here. You start moving towards north in a north direction. You will you will meet a Das. Who is Das? Das is your Nandi. Go ahead. You will enter in a small cave-like structure. So from in the starting point, you will find a Shardul sitting. Shardul is a lion. Durga sits on it. Durga Mata sits on it. Here. By the end of cave, you will reach at two called. Uh, this is Das. This is associate. This is I'm talking here about Das associate. Now this is Sun. Sun is who? Kartike and Ganesh. And here you will find a Garbhagriha here Shivalinga, identical identical to God. So if you go to any South Indian temple, you will find the same architecture. So what they have done is they philosophize, they bring their philosophy in their architecture. So Seb Siddhant is perfectly got. Yeah, I hope it is clear. You will see. This is the structure of Brihadeshwar temple. Uh, the moment you enter temple, you will find Nandi. Nandi is who? Das. Then you will find Shardul sitting ahead of Das, associate called Shardul. You go ahead, you will find Sun, Kartike and Ganesh. Go ahead, you will find a Garbhagriha where sibling is located. This is identical. So they philosophize their Seb Siddhant into architecture. So that is the beauty of South Indian temple, where they philosophize their god. They philosophize their architecture. So they have a very deep meaning. So this is about South India, Tamil region. In next video, we will have a look on Karnataka region, where we will have we will discuss about the Madhavacharya like Mallikarjun, Akka Mahadevi. So we will have a look on it. Thank you.